Hello there and welcome back to the DBMS video series. In this video we are going to discuss the question set 16. So the principal of Kalavila Junior College has asked us to create a database from the database which were recorded in the books. So as a first step we'll have to create the database for the grade 11 students, and our company's name is also called as AI Soft. So first we'll have to create a database named exam marks db, and we are going to use the ER diagram. So first let's copy the database's name, and then what we'll have to do is next what we have to do is we have to head over to the MySQL Workbench, click on the models tab and create a new model. And then first we'll have to give a name to the database. So I'm going to rename the database to exam marks db. Then I'm going to add a new diagram. Now let's see the next step. We have to create a table named student to store students data. So I'm going to use this side by side. Alright, so let me create a new table, and that first table is going to be the student table. Next let's add the column name, so I'm going to add the index number, and let's give it as the primary key, and the length should be 10. Next we'll have to create the first name, then we'll have to create the last name, then we'll have to create the gender. So the gender is going to be the varchar 10. Next we'll be creating the contact number, so that is also going to be varchar 10. Next we'll be creating two tables called the class table. Next we'll be creating a table called as the class. And then we'll have to add the class ID and then the class name. So we have to add the primary key and auto increment as well. Next we have to create the subject table. We have to create the subject ID, and it's going to be int. It should be primary key and auto incremental as well. Next we have to add the subject name. That's going to be varchar 45. Next we'll have to create the exam term table. So the first column is going to be the term ID, the next column is going to be term name, and the next column is going to be exam date. So let's add the data type, so each and everything. So the term ID is going to be int, term name is going to be varchar 45, and the exam date is going to be a date. Alright, So now we have successfully created the ER diagram, and let's enter it to our database by forward engineering it. Alright, we have successfully created the database with the above data. So thank you for watching this video. We'll meet in the next video.